Hey, welcome to hand and wrist mobility. So this is going to be a little practice to condition the hands for strength and mobility, but I want to create a little value for you first here. So the first thing to know is that we use our hands a ton, right? So we want them to be mobile and strong and capable, just for our functional life. Now, look at this. When we're in the gym, for example, and we're lifting weights, this is not functional, always having a perfect round grip. That is not what life is, right? So we have, climbing, crawling, we have dynamic ways to use our hands. And so it's important that we train them in that way. Also, I want to share that one of my biggest influences, Bruce Lee, was big on strong, healthy hands. The reason why is because we use our hands so much, like I was just saying, but also all this strength in our body usually is transferred through the hands by lifting things, carrying things, pulling ourselves, crawling, that kind of thing, right? So primal movement is excellent for your overall vitality for this other reason here, because when we lose our vitality, it starts generally in the hands. You notice that as we get older, people's hands or feet start to get arthritis, for example, right? So rather than labeling it, I want to share that I believe that is just simply vitality leaving the body from the extremities and then slowly coming into the organs, which leads to our death, right? We die of heart disease or lungs or some sort of problem there, but it starts in the hands, right? So if we can keep our hands vital and vibrant, the energy is gonna flow nice and smooth through there all the way back into our vital organs and keep us healthier, stronger. So this may seem like a subtle, simple practice, but it's very powerful, and it's gonna benefit life in many ways. All right, so to get started, we're gonna be on the hands and knees like this, and we're simply going to put the palms flat on the ground with the hands or the fingers spread out, and we're just gonna go forward and back, trying to keep the elbows straight, just like this. Back and then forward. The further forward, the more stretch and the more pressure you're putting on your hands. So we want to eventually add to that stretch and pressure. Maybe even a little further. Good. And then we're going to go and push our hands, our fingertips backward. And now we're going to come back, kind of pulling our butt back, and then forward, less of a stretch, back, more of a stretch. Forward, back, more of a stretch. Okay, I want you to do this at least 5 to 10 times, but be consistent throughout the day. That's the main thing. And then we're going to go here, and we're going to go up to the fingertips. So it's like we're coming back on our heels, and then we're going to come forward and push our fingertips into the ground. So we're kind of strengthening the fingertips here, just like this. Good, nice and straight. And you might notice if you don't have much mobility in your wrists that you're gonna have to bend your elbows, right? So make that the first thing you do, is just get your elbows straight before you start to try to go deeper into any of these stretches. And then the last one, we're gonna have our palms facing up and our wrists down. Again, you might start with the elbows bent. So first, just straighten the elbows. And then we're going to, if we come back, we take some weight off, and then we're going to put weight on and push into your hands to where there's some discomfort, but not a lot of pain. And over time, you'll build your mobility and strength. And this is going to support you in your primal movement and other ground-oriented exercises. All right. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you on the next video.